What is the mechanism for awakening? Well, that answer may be totally blatantly obvious to you. And maybe you've heard, like, it can be so obvious that I just now figured it out. No, seriously. I think it's so obvious that I've not heard, I've listened to so many interviews and read so many books, and I cannot remember anyone directly coming out and saying the mechanism for awakening consciousness is awareness. It's so obvious. This just hit me that it's hard to see. And I've read books where it's alluded to or that you can infer by what they're saying. But I have yet to hear someone say the mechanism for awakening consciousness is awareness, the expansion of your awareness. And hopefully you will have watched, or I encourage you to watch the No Self video that I just posted, because this is dovetailing off of what I was describing, that when I am speaking of awareness, the mechanism of awareness, I'm speaking to this no self space, that space that penetrates everything, that silence, that pure awareness, something. I'm speaking to that energy that is both outside of consciousness and penetrates all of consciousness. Okay, so before I go on, we know that, because I'm going to do another metaphor. I think the right term is metaphor. I'm going to paint a picture for you. So we know that our layers of consciousness, layers and levels of consciousness that are available to us are in the sphere, around our aura. And it's spheres. The sphere part doesn't really matter. But we have layers and layers of different levels of consciousness available to us, from here to out into here and infinity. And imagine now, if you will, you're in a theater. There's a stage, and then you have the beautiful red, those big, heavy velvet red curtains, right? And the average, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't think this through before I started the video. So this pure awareness or silence, whatever word you want to describe, is for now what people say is the ultimate reality. I feel like there's something beyond pure awareness or silence. There's something more there, but we couldn't possibly know it. Maybe it's the void. It feels like there's something beyond that, beyond the nothingness. Because even in nothingness, there's a quality of somethingness. I'm going off on a tangent. Anyway, so this pure awareness, let's just stick with that word, penetrates all of everything and holds everything of totality. But in a normal kind of a sleep human state, going back to the metaphor of the stage. So you have the stage and you have those curtains. The average is the normal state. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Hang in there with me. The curtains here are, we'll call that your awareness, okay? And the average person, now you see on this stage, on this theater stage, the person, and he's in between the curtains, right? The big red curtains are right there. And that is his level of awareness. He is only seeing right here what's around him, enough awareness to be self-aware, but can't see anything else. Okay, can't see the play or the other aspects of creation that are around him. And so, and this is awareness. His awareness is like this. And so it struck me that if you want to awaken to these other levels of consciousness, if you want to pull back the curtain and see more and more of reality, more and more of the play, and all the aspects of the play, that you have to increase your awareness. Increase the space within you. So it's so simple. Becoming aware in the current moment, because reality is never going to be in the past or the future. You just create space within you and just imagine you do it through your breath, right? Creating a bubble of space. Just breathe in and expand your awareness. It's this invisible nothingness. Expand it, expand it, expand it. You're increasing your awareness, and then it just kind of goes poof out into infinity. And right there, you've created space. You've expanded your awareness. And now you have the opportunity to become aware of other levels of consciousness. I promise you, this will work. So awareness, or creating space, opening the curtain, is the mechanism to awakening to higher levels of consciousness. Now, you're probably watching this video going, darling, we knew this already, but the metaphor, it just became so clear to me. And it seems like, dare I say, that awakening can be so easy. It's so simple. If you want to become and be the ultimate space of reality, then you have to become space. You can't awaken when you're still right here. Your awareness is right here, and the space that you allow for your awareness is still kind of stuck here. So, I mean, this is why we meditate, right? To get into our breath, to expand our awareness. Okay, that was another aha, probably blatantly obvious to you, but you know, these things just come into my mind and I got to share them. But I think it's quite a good revelation for somebody to say, for sure, the mechanism for awakening consciousness is to expand the space in which your awareness can become aware. I promise you, practice it, do it every day, all the time, while you're driving. You're going to feel it. And I promise you, eventually, you're going to have a boop, and consciousness is going to reveal itself to you, but it needs the space to do so. Okay. Thank you. Bye.